Christian Craig is your 250 West Coast Supercross champion. Christian, congratulations. You've dealt with a lot of pressure, especially over the last month. You've been hearing about it nonstop from media, family, friends, team. I can only imagine. Now that you got it, just take me through what you feel like now that it's all done and you're a champion.
It doesn't feel real. I'd say that. I do feel like I'm in a dream for some reason. This all just seems so impossible, just like 2 years ago. Like, this all seems so far away and reachable. Like, I saw so many of my teammates accomplish this, and for me to I went through it with Chase, I went through it with Colt, Justin, man, so many people, and I'm like, my time's coming, and I kept digging, I kept believing, I kept grinding. Yeah, I'm older in the class and whatnot, but I'm here now. I'm thankful to be in this position. This is like a dream come true for a lot of riders. This is what our goal. Obviously, we want to be champions in the 450 class too, but man, this is something very special, and it starts with my family. Like, going through it, the bads, the goods, ups and downs, injuries, the FIM situation I had a few years ago. Like, I was ready to hang it up just from everything going on, but I kept digging, and the team believed in me, and we're here. I couldn't be happier.
It's been awesome to watch. Jamie, Motor Pod.
Yeah, Christian, congrats, man. It's been awesome to see. We've been wanting to see this happen for a long time. A lot of questions I'd like to ask, but really just talk about the nerves today. You've kind of been saying all day, I'm kind of calm, I'm good, but realistically, now that it's over, was that the case? Were you pretty calm?
I was in a good spot. I had a lot of family surprise me, and that could have put pressure on me, but I was just so calm in my position. Obviously I had an 18-point gap, and I just had to get 14th. But so much stuff could have happened from practice 1 to the main. So I'd say Dylan Ferrandis showed up after one of the practices, and he surprised me. He's like, yeah, I'm here for you, and let's go do this. And that was cool. That was we had fun in the rig in between practices, and just BSing. And he's been here twice or 3 times, and I think that just kept me calm and confident in myself. And man, it was fun. It was I felt like I rode good until the main. I tightened up. I got behind Hunter, and I was like, all right, let's stay here. And Nate blew by me, and it was a cool main event until I tucked the front. Then I kind of freaked out, and I'm like, all right, I know what spot I'm in. I know what I need to be in. And from there, I just rode it out. But man, it's a crazy feeling for sure. A lot of pressure the past month, and but I feel like I've handled it pretty well.
Kellen Brower.
Yeah, Kellen Brower with Racer X. Congratulations, Christian. I want to ask you about, back in 13 and 14, you took a little hiatus from the sport, and you did eventually come back and make a full-time return to racing and stuff. When you think back to that time, when you did decide to come back, what was your realistic expectation of what a second career would look like, and then how does that compare to where you are now?
Yeah, a lot of people know that I stepped away due to injuries, and then went and got a real job, and then talked to my father-in-law into racing again, because I had that fire burning. So this was kind of the goal. Is hey, I can win, and I got some people to believe in me and believed in myself. Got a ride, and it seems like so long ago now, and to know where I am now, and a lot of ups and downs in between there, but my family never stopped believing in me, and I think that's why I'm here today. That's probably the biggest reason. So obviously everything kind of plays a part, my trainer, the team I'm on, Bobby Reagan taking a chance with me. When he signed me, I wasn't putting in good results. I don't know why he took a chance on me, but he saw something, and he's like, we're going to make you a champion. And that kind of instilled in me, and then watching my teammates do it, I believed in myself. So, man, it takes a team for sure to get here. You can't do it on your own. You got to have family, support, a good team, and people that believe in you.
Alex Gilbert.
Alex Gobert, MotoOnline.com. Congrats on the title. As one of the more experienced guys, obviously, in the class, and to see you get to this level, to reach this achievement, how much have you learned in recent years to be able to put it together to earn the championship that you won tonight?
I mean, a lot throughout the years, but the main one was last year. Winning the opener and then, like, having the red plate, I'm like, okay, like, I can do this. I can be in this position. You know, like, that kind of took me to that next level. And then Colt and Justin doing it, and me training with them every day in the gym, at the track, and, like, having the same trainer, like, everything. It was like, you know, I can do that. I can do this next year. You know, like, let's put it together. And it was kind of like make or break for me. Like, I'm deep down, like, I'm ready to go 450, and I'm happy to say that I'm going to. And that was my last 250 race. But, you know, like, I bet on myself. I'm like, all right, let's make or break, and whatever happens, happens.
Michael Lindsay, Vital MX. Christian, I'm sure there's probably a ton of people you saw send messages, social media. You hear people say, oh, you just have to ride around 14th tonight. No big deal. You guys don't ride like that during the week. The intensity is different. You don't ride to just ride around. Can you tell us how difficult it is to actually just not put yourself in the zone and want to race up front? Because I feel like it's easy to say driving 14th, but on these type of tracks, what you guys do during the week, that doesn't quite work out as easy as it sounds.
Yeah. Like, after last week, they did all the math, and, like, yeah, you can go throw whips in 14th, but I'm like, there's a lot of stuff in between there that can happen. You know, like practice crash, like just something dumb you could fall over. So, or just out there today, like what with Jet, little things like that will go up and bite you. You can't just, like, go around and just expect it. And so I kept that on my head all week. It was like, yeah, 14th, but, like, let's get through practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, heat race, and then we'll get there. So, I think that goes back to, like, my mentality now with my mentor, I'd say, Connor Fields, just, like, working with him. And, like, he's helped me grow into the person I am today, and, like, really helped me believe in myself.
Michael Antonovich.
Cool. Thanks, Daniel. Christian, when you look back at your career, through even just think of all the houses that you've lived in throughout California to Florida, back and forth everywhere, was there ever a moment in time where you thought this situation would be possible at this age? Your life is where you're at, or is this kind of something that could only happen in the short term with things lining up perfectly the way they have these last 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of, like, I guess you can kind of, like, say with anything, but like, last year I re-signed with the team, and it was a 1-year deal, and we had to pack up our 3 kids and move from California to Florida on a 1-year deal. And that was, like, stressful. It was like, we're going to go buy a house. Like, I'm going all in. It's I'm going to get this, and I'm going to do it right. Like, that's a lot, you know. Like, growing up in California, it's like, all right, we're signing a 1-year deal, and we're moving to Florida. We're going to buy a house, move the kids there. They go to school there full time. Like, all right, let's do it. Let's hope it works out. And, you know, like, my family believed in me. So it was like, all right, let's do it. I know I can win. I know if I put these puzzles together, I'll be here today. And, like, looking at this now, you know, it was worth it. It was worth all that stress.
Final question, Jason Wygant.
Yeah, thanks, Jason, for Racer X. Christian, we've seen so many riders that were in the position that you used to be in, you know, speed and talent and ability, maybe winning here and there, but just couldn't put the pieces together to get that title, or even, honestly, to be in contention year in and year out. What was the process like to fix the weaknesses? Because that's the hardest thing, right? What was that process like through the years to become, this year, very, very consistent? Because we've seen a lot of riders try to solve that, and they're not able to do it.
Yeah, I think just being, like, real with yourself. Like, obviously I have a lot of talent and I have some strength on the track, but I also have a lot of weaknesses. And it was like sitting down with my trainer and pointing out those weaknesses. Like, we built a turn track at the farm. And I was like, all right, let's get your corners better. That was one of my weaknesses. Just little things like that. like building on that stuff, like getting better, having my teammates there, and just like building off each other. I'd say that's one of the biggest things. And man, I mean, I couldn't be here without all of them. And man, I'm speechless still. It's a cool feeling and something I'm gonna cherish forever.
Your 250 West Coast Supercross champion, Christian Craig.
Thanks, guys.